24. And this one features Jalen Warren.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Warren will try the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double it.
A dive, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing, offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Oh, Amari Cooper couldn't pull it in there, and it's 3rd and short.
As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season, but Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. We always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together, but to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who've stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Darnell Washington.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Now Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
a handoff for Warren.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
3rd and 2. On the give, it's Warren.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Jalen Warren, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here is 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw.
Got his man, it's Warren.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for fourth down. Looking to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Being chased out left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Allen going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. On play action, Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game.
On to the second quarter. Memphis in possession of the football.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
As they've got it as we resume action.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Harris running straight ahead. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Allen.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bulls are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 30 yards. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They hand this off to Harris. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Again, it's Harris. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Here's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And they'll get him down down as he's inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now this one complete on the slant route. 3rd down and 13. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Allen now looks to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Montravius Adams, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This is taken at the 15. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get them the 1st. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They go right back to White here on 1st down. There he goes, left side.
He may go, and he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Amari Cooper with career touchdown number 60 as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down, and Diggs has it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they have a 1st down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air, Allen. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, it's a gift. And he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
On the run, it's Warren.
There he goes, right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Washington. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Now a run with Warren.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
This a 2nd and 8. They'll run it. Warren.
Broken tackle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Allen now on first down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He may go.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 82 yards.
And the Bulls are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this is back to an 8-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
And now out come the Steelers.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Dalton's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Dalton, first and 10. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Here's one.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Dalton now to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for just 3. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Allen on third. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Allen running the option to the left. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. Now Allen. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. They'll run. Here's Harris. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So from the 37, here's a second down and 9. Allen. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now here's another carry for Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Memphis, Tennessee.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. On second down, this is Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Bulls get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 5. Throwing right, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Harris. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Allen's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On play action, Allen. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Allen again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game.
Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bulls are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And quickly, they get to the line. Second and 1. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up a throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Amari Cooper, 46 yards. And the Steelers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. To the air, Allen. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, here's Allen.
Now he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's Allen to throw it. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back.
Now second and 4.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Allen's throw is complete.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Here's second down. Throwing, Allen. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Allen.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
To throw is Allen.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
3rd and 5. Trying to take this home, they'll run. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. On the give, it's Warren. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets